Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. Today I have kind of a special video. I have with me this wonderful Dell laptop, but this video is being made at 1:30 a.m. in the morning, so it's quite special. It's the Dell 5420, quite the wandering name. It has an i7 11th gen, which I know we are already at the 13th gen, but a friend got this laptop and he got it for a really good price, so we should check it out. It comes with the CPU that I told you, half a terabyte, 32 gigs of RAM, one connectivity, and some more good stuff. So with enough further ado, let's open this laptop up. Sometimes they can be quite hard to open. So usually chargers are coming in a different kind of arrangement, but this time we have it in a nylon bag, which is okay. It is Type-C charger, 65 watts, supposed to be quick charge. And we have the cover. Let's see if we have anything else in the bag. And here it is. That's the laptop. We'll soon open it up. Safety, European Union Radio Equipment Directive, whatever. More information about the latitude, 5420. But doesn't matter really. There is one more thing. Installation your SIM card. Yeah, so this laptop has a SIM card adapter. We'll check it out as well. So let's open it up. Take it out of its plastic bag and we'll let it breathe. So while charging this laptop, we'll go through all the ports that you have, and yeah, let's go. From the right side, we have weird looking Kensington lock, Ethernet port, HDMI, two USB type B, I think A, I forgot, so it's nighttime. One of them is available even when the laptop is turned off, so you can charge up your phone, headphones, whatever. Another USB, as I said, aux, and micro SD card reader, which is quite useful. I really like those tiny ones. I prefer them over the big ones. And on the back we have over here a SIM tray for a SIM. I think it supports up to 4G, if I can remember correctly. Two fan exhausts, which is quite a good idea because when you are using the laptop, you would like to get the air out of your space, from your hand, from your face, from anywhere, and it goes on the back, so it's a good idea. On the left we have two Thunderbolt Type-C outputs and another fan on the back, so it means ideally it has two fans. But enough talking. Let's open this little beast up. Looking really good. Let me open it up, configure Windows, and I'll be back in a second. So before continuing to review the device, I just wanted to go and talk about a little bit about the bloatware that are coming with some devices such as this one. Dell has way too many drivers that are being installed automatically with the device. It comes with Dell Command, which gives you drivers. It has Dell Digital Delivery Services, which gives you applications that are being given if you paid for extra services. Fine. Dell Optimizer, that's a new service that came from Dell in the recent years. It gives you some extra how do I say it, applications for better business. You should check it out, it's awesome. Dell Support Assist is almost the same as Dell Command. Dell Support Assist OS Recovery plugin for Dell Update. I don't know why do we need it. Dell Support Assist Remediation. Why do we need it? Office in 5 different languages. I mean, you are paying for quite a good device and you are getting way too many applications that should not be on a new device. So before getting this type of device, I would recommend you to delete those applications by going to appwiz.cpl. Let me show you the command exactly. And check if you have those applications, and you can remove them if you don't need them. Okay. And while removing those unneeded applications, I just wanted to show you something that I've missed. This little LED indicator on the right on the bottom. This indicator helped me a lot during the few years that I've worked with Dell. This indicator can sometimes show you or let you know if you have any hardware failures. Let's say there is a problem with your SSD, there is a problem with your motherboard. It's either way going to be blinking or it's going to be changed into orange and blink a few times as well. And you can check if you have those blinking problems, you could just call Dell and let them know what blinking you have, and they'll fix the problems for you. I really love this idea, and I really would like to see more companies having this little tiny LED that helps the users with if they have any problems. So finally, after all of those updates that this device has been missing, firmware updates, BIOS updates, I don't know, it updated everything. Man, it taken me almost 20 minutes to finish it up. Anyways, let's go over the hardware that this laptop can offer. So let's start with the screen. So this screen is Full HD, 9020 by 1080. It's just 60 Hz, as we have already guessed. It's quite nice. I mean, it's the basic Full HD screen. We can see that it offers really good color construct when you can see it from any angle. Yes, it sometimes can get a little darker, but in real world you cannot really see this dark theme going on. I mean, when I'm seeing this image, the laptop as it is, I cannot see it this dark as you see it in the video. I don't know. The screen can go 180 if it helps you. And if we are talking about the screen, as you can see, let me get the camera a little bit up. There is a way to hide the camera, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing to see in a laptop. And let's go over the keyboard. I don't know if you already know this type of a keyboard, but I really like this keyboard. It's really simple. It feels good. It's not too big. It's not too small. They have a length when you type on it, and it just feels good. I've already seen this type of a keyboard, I guess, 4 years ago, no more earlier than that, but they're still fine keyboard. I really do enjoy typing on it. So let's give it a try. Yeah, so as you can see, I didn't had any really typing mistakes. Well, maybe. The part where it took me to write the hello world is just because it is, in the end of the day, 14 inch, and I'm really used to 16 inches. So there are spreadable, more spread keyboards, but really do enjoy typing on it. Believe me, it's a really good experience, and it also comes with LED, and yeah, I really do like it. And for the trackpad, I can say about this, what I can say about this trackpad is that it's really smooth, but it's not glass smooth. It's like, I know it's plastic, but it feels really good as a plastic. It's really precise. I know where is the left click, and I know where is the right click, and it's quiet. It's not jumping. It's really good when you want to do gestures. I really do like it. I can recommend it to anyone who is using those type of trackpads. You are going to love it. So before going to the benchmarks, I wanted to go over with you over what this laptop has. So as we said, it is 11th gen Intel Core i7 1185G7 at 3 gigahertz, but the base speed is 1.80 gigahertz. It just means that this laptop has the Intel Iris, and it's kind of a higher spec, lower voltage i7 CPU. The benchmarks will show it, but basically it's a good CPU. It has 4 cores, 8 logical processors, and 12 megabytes of cache, which is really good. The RAM we got with this laptop is 32 gigs of RAM at a base speed of 3200. There are 2 slots, which means this laptop is using dual channel, and it should make this laptop feels a little bit more faster against other laptops which have just 1 slot with 32 gigs of RAM. The storage or the SSD is NVMe from Samsung, named PM991A NVMe Samsung, 512 gigabytes. The Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi 6, and this one is coming with the AX201 at 160 megahertz. Just means that this Wi-Fi should be quite fast. And for the last part, as we said with the CPU, this one comes with the onboard Intel Iris Xe graphics. It's supposed to be better than the UHD graphics, but who knows? Let's go and do the benchmarks, and we'll know anything and everything we really want to know about this device. And for the first benchmark, let's go and benchmark the SSD. I'm going to let it run, and once it's done, I'll be back with the numbers. And the benchmark has done. The read speeds are 3200, which is kind of a medium, but the write speeds are at 1400, almost 1500. This kind of speeds, writing speeds, are, I think, not acceptable for this kind of a device. I would like to see better. If you are going to use the device, you are going to enjoy it if you've moved for something older. But 1500 for write speeds is, I don't like it. It's not enough for this kind of a device. If you get this device, upgrade it. That's my recommendation. Before getting to the CPU and GPU benchmarks, I would like to show you or let you hear the speakers that this laptop comes with. This very moment, I won't get the speakers over 50% just because it's the middle of the night. But if there will be a request for proper test, do let me know. So the following sound will be Hip Jazz by Benjamin Tissot from bensound.com. Let me know what you think about it. So, as you've heard, the speakers do feel okay, mediocre as they say. They're not too loud, they're not too low volume. They're not getting too deep, but they're not getting too low. They're really medium speakers, and if you are into sound, you are going to be fine with a laptop, but I would recommend headsets. And now for the CPU benchmarks actually. The first test will be without the charger. I'll show the numbers, and then we'll do again the test with the charger. Afterwards, of course, the GPU, the same. So let me run the benchmark, and I'll be back once it's finished. And we're back. So the single core got almost 1500, which is quite normal for a normal CPU. The multi-score is 5250. So the multi-score is really good. The single core is medium, or should I say normal. Let me show you the rest of the numbers, and we'll go from there. And again, CPU benchmark, but this time with the charger. So I'm going to run again the same test, but now the charger is plugged in. Let me run it, and I'll be back once it's done. And we're back. So the single score is almost at 1600, and multi-score is 5430. So this laptop gets a boost of about 5%, maybe less. when connected to a charger. It means that it really is power saver, and it's good. So let me show you the rest of the numbers. And now for the GPU benchmark. I said I will run both tests with the charger and then without a charger, but there is no reason for test without a charger if you are into something that is graphics card intensive. So I'm going to run both of those GPU tests with the charger, and that is it. So let's start with OpenCL. I'm going to run this benchmark and I will be back once it's done. And we're back with a number from OpenCL score of 17,083. That's quite an impressive number, because not too long ago I've had a test benchmark with another Intel Xe, and it got about the same number but at 16,000. So really good. And let me show you the rest of the numbers. And for the last GPU benchmark, Vulkan, I'm going to run it and I'll be back once it's done. And we're back, and the Vulkan score is 15,301. Again, quite a nice score. I don't know why an older Intel Xe gets better numbers from for a new one, but yeah, cool numbers. Let me show the rest of the numbers for the test. So about the fan noise, there were a few times that I could hear the fan, but really it's not that loud. So let me share with you the sound of the fans. So as you can hear, it really isn't that loud, even under full load. About the heat comes from this side. I mean, those keycaps do not get that hot, but around this area, that's the area where it can get hot, and about from the F6 up until the T, I would guess, that's where the heat is up, and beneath it, it's right in the middle over here, nowhere else. So quite a good laptop. So I think you've heard me enough talking about this laptop, so let me wrap this up. The pluses that I found about this laptop are the keyboard, which is really nice to type on. I really like it. The size is 14 inch, and the screen is almost without a chin, and it looks quite good. The trackpad also really good, really high quality type of a trackpad. And when I meant sound, I meant the fan noise. There really isn't a fan noise, so it's quite good for a laptop. The few things that I could really think about that really are not the best are the weight of this laptop. Even though it's a 15-inch laptop, I feel like it's quite heavy for its size. If it could lose about, I don't know, 100 grams, 200 grams, it would be really better for it. But that's basically it about the weight. About the screen, so the screen is just HD, I know. There are probably better options, but you are going to pay for it. Another thing that I think that isn't the best about this laptop are the speakers. So as you've heard and as you saw, the speakers are down firing. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it isn't. With this laptop, it's not the best. And the last thing is that this laptop is just 11th gen CPU. At this very moment, within, I would guess, about 5 months, all the business laptops like this one are going to get the 13th gen CPUs, which is making this type of laptop for the 11th gen quite old. The 11th gen is really good generation of a CPU. It's the first generation, I think it's the first generation with the XE graphics, and it really showed really good numbers. So yeah, it's old, but still supports Windows 11 and really shows good results. So this laptop is a new laptop of a friend of mine. He got it for, I think, around $1,000, which is a really good bargain for this type of laptop, because new laptop like this, I would say, would someone wants to get new one of a 13th gen laptop, you'd probably pay more than $2,000 for it, maybe more, maybe less. But for $1,000 for a package that really is at that quality, I think, yeah, I could recommend it. So if you are interested in this laptop, and if you have any questions, do let me know. I would love to help you or give you any, answer you any questions that you might have. And I think that's basically it. So thank you for watching, and thank you, Konstantin, for giving me this laptop for review. So thank you, everyone, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching.